How are you? It's Matt Watson here from carwow. So I'm looking pretty smug because I've got an amazing drag race for you. I have managed to line up all my favourite Japanese cars from the Gran Turismo 2 video game. This is nuts! Let me talk you through the cars, starting with the one I'm sat in now. It is, of course, the Honda NSX. So this is powered by a 3-litre V6 with 275 horsepower and 285 newton meters of torque. It's a 5-speed manual gearbox which drives the rear wheels. Weighs in at 1,370 kilos and it's probably worth about £90,000. This car is a 92 model year. Next to me is an R34 Nissan Skyline GT-R V-Spec. It has a 2.6 litre turbo straight 6 which puts out 280 horsepower and 392 newton meters of torque. Drives all 4 wheels via a 6-speed manual gearbox. It weighs in at 1,560 kilos and that particular car is worth £120,000. That car is a 99 model year. Next to that is a 99 model year Mazda RX-7 Type RS. It has a 1.3 litre twin turbo Wankel rotary engine. I love saying that. Wankel. Anyway, it puts out 280 horsepower and 314 newton meters of torque and it drives the rear wheels via a 5-speed manual gearbox. That car weighs in at 1,280 kilos and it's worth about £30,000. Next to that is a Nissan Silvia S15. That has a 2-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged engine with 250 horsepower and 275 newton meters of torque and it drives the rear wheels via a 6-speed manual gearbox. The Nissan weighs in at 1,240 kilos and it's worth £30,000. That Nissan is also a 99 model year car. Next to that is a Mark IV Toyota Supra, also a 99 model year car. It has a 3-litre twin turbo straight 6. That puts out 280 horsepower because it's a Japanese import and 430 newton meters of torque. This drives the rear wheels via a 6-speed manual gearbox and the car weighs in at 1,490 kilos. That particular Supra is worth about £60,000. Next to that is a Toyota Chaser Jzx100 from 1999. It has a 2.5 litre twin turbo straight 6 with 280 horsepower and 363 newton meters of torque. Drives the rear wheels only via a 5-speed manual gearbox and it weighs in at 1,450 kilos. That particular car is worth around £27,000. Now finally we come to the Mitsubishi Evo 6 Tommy Mackinnon edition. It has a 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder with 280 horsepower and 373 newton meters of torque. It drives all 4 wheels via a 5-speed manual gearbox and weighs in at 1,360 kilos. That car is worth £40,000 and it's a 2000 model year, so not quite in the 90s, but oh well. Anyway, that was a lot of information for you to take in, so if you want to actually compare the car stats side by side, just pause the video now. Got all that information? Yeah? Now before we go any further, if you haven't done so already and you like drag races such as this, there's some more exciting ones coming, trust me, you've got some great lineups. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on, that way you won't miss a single upload. Right, let's do this! Buy, sell, car, wow! Now before we race, I'm going to do the obligatory carwow sound check, so I'm going to rev up this Honda NSX. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! This sounds awesome. Go on, rev up the R34. Yeah, it's intense. Okay, now let's have a listen to the Mazda. Really bassy considering it's just 1.3. There's a rotary 1.3 which is just a weird 1.3. It's not really 1.3. I don't even understand wank all engines. Okay, now let's have a listen to the Nissan. And now the Toyota Supra. How about the Toyota Chaser? Let's hear you rev it. Now, finally, we come to the Mitsubishi Evo 6. Go on, rev it up. Well, that was a lot of fun. These cars sound great. Now, they've been lent to us by owners, and we've put a link to their Instagrams and their cars in the description, so go check those out, find out more about their cars. Now the owner of this particular car does something a bit unusual to it. They've fitted a little display deck in the back. It's made out of carbon fibre, and on top of it are various model NSXs. Some of them even rotate and the lights go on and off. It's also got a little model of Ayrton Senna. Now, finally, we can race. Good start. Come on, NSX! Come on! Oh, here comes the R34 now! Do you know what? I had a wicked launch that time. Unfortunately, the Supra had a problem with its engine and it like cut out the top of second. So I'm gonna have to run it again. Good launch here. Oh yes! Come on, NSX! Now the R34 is going. So that was chaos.
The R34, I've never seen someone jump quite that dramatically.
And the Supra, what happened with the Supra?
The same thing keeps happening to me every time. I bog down in first and second big time.
Okay, this is the third and final race. We're not doing it again. Hopefully no one jumps and no one has a problem with their car. Let's do it. This is what really matters. Come on, NSX!
Let's go. Come on.
Whoa! Sounds awesome! But I'm getting dropped by the R34. Oh, can I beat that Chaser? Well, I definitely lost that, but I don't care because it was so much fun and this car just sounds beautiful. GT-R, were you happy with your launch?
Very happy with my launch.
Mazda, how were you with your launch?
My launch was good.
Okay, the white car, how was that for you?
This is a Silvia, Matthew, thank you. Yeah, it was good. A little bit too much wheel spin, but a pretty good launch all the same.
Supra, how was yours?
Yeah, the launch was nice. For some reason, bogging down the second a bit. Can't complain.
The other blue car, the Chaser, how was it for you?
Got a great launch in this. It's all fire and fury in first gear. Kept up with the Supra until third, and then I just got dropped. But yeah, happy with my launch. Evo?
Full send.
So then what exactly happened? Well, the Evo 6 won, completing the standing quarter mile in 13 seconds dead. The GT-R finished in 13.5 seconds and the Silvia took 13.8 seconds. The Supra just pipped the RX-7 to the line, though both cars were timed at 13.9 seconds. The Chaser finished in 14.2 seconds and the NSX was last with a time of 14.3 seconds.
Now we're going to have a rolling race from 50 miles an hour in third gear. We're going to see who's quickest to the half mile. Let's do it. Here we go. Right, everybody level, Supra. I'm going to count it in. 3, 2, 1, race! Oh, lovely pickup on this. But there goes the R34. Oh, the way it changed gears, the pop of the exhaust. I can do the half mile in one gear. I have no idea what happened there. Let's find out from the drivers. Which driver thinks they were first?
I believe I just got it, but the Supra was very close next to me.
And then who came after the Supra?
I think that might have been me in the GT-R.
Who came after the GT-R?
That was me in the Silvia.
He was after the Silvia. I actually have no idea where I came. I know I didn't win, but RX-7 were your last.
Yeah, I was last. I had a lot more to do than you. I had third, fourth and fifth gear to shift through while you just sat there in third.
What? That's crazy! Now we can have a brake test from 70 miles an hour. When we reach line, full emergency stop. If you'd rather watch a drag race between every generation of Nissan GT-R, click on the pop-out button there for the link in the description. If not, stay here for the brake test. Here comes the line, coming up now. Whoop, whoop. Up. ABS on this car kicked in quite late. It locked up and then it decided, oh, I might work now. And then it did. Looks like I'm sort of level with the Supra. Maybe the Supra's just a little bit behind.
This is probably the first time my ABS has ever worked.
You did a good job, but I think the GT-R won, didn't it?
I think I'm just behind the Silvia for the win there.
Then the Chaser was ahead of me, and I can't quite see between the RX-7 and the Evo, so who came last. I think it might be the Evo, is that correct?
Yeah, I need new brakes.
You definitely don't need a new engine though, do you? Because that thing on the rolling race just did the job. Now, I'd like to say a big thanks to everybody who has come along and lent us their cars to drive today. Thank you to our NSX owner, thank you to our GT-R owner, to our RX-7 owner, Nissan Silvia S15 owner, Toyota Supra owner, Toyota Chaser owner, and finally thank you to our Mitsubishi Evo 6 Tommy Mackinnon edition owner as well. Make sure you check out their Instagram accounts in the description and go follow them there because it helps us get these kind of cars again and other cars like it. Anyway, I hope you'll enjoy the video. If you did, give it a like. Click on those windows there for some more videos, and on that box there to go to carwow to sell your car. You can find out how much it's really worth, and 83% of people who sell the car through carwow, so they get their best price through carwow.